Good morning, everybody. Um, so this is a game that I just took. I did not really record it, and I don't have that fancy NVIDIA stuff, so this will have to do. Um, this is just a tutorial on how to put G.55, and also, um, the, you know, this is a great game that we got from our team. A lot of tons of bombs dropped, I don't know. And I killed half the team by myself. I got 4 kills out of 8. There was 1 guy on the enemy team left. There was 4 of us left. And we ended up losing. I'll show you why we lost. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna speed this up a bit. I'm just staring at my temperature gauges. Sorry. Yeah, I'll speed that up a lot. Actually, no, that sounds terrible. I'll slow it down. So this is about an 11-minute game. So what I tried to do is that I climb as high as possible, because 5.0 to 6.0, it's like a really aggressive matchmaker thing. Like, people seem to be most aggressive here. They like to climb really high and just be annoying, so that's what you kind of have to do. So here I am climbing. Normally when I'm climbing as high as I can, I like to climb at like an 137 mile an hour climb rate. And also something I would like to talk about, why does the Focke-Wulf 190 get an air spawn but the Su-22 doesn't? That's kind of ridiculous. Especially when you're stock grinding the Su-22. Believe me. Alright, so the Focke-Wulf 190 attacks the PB4Y. PB4Y just runs away. He'll die eventually. I don't know who kills him, but someone kills him. So he's not that big of a threat. So I'm just looking. I hate Spitfires. Like to fight them. And a Spitfire killed me last game. So I just want to kill a Spitfire. So I target this Spitfire. I think that he's the most dangerous person. I notice him climbing and, not having a lot of energy. So I come down for him. But then I think he notices me, so he goes down. Here, I'll slow it down. There we go. This is 1x speed, so this is what I'm actually doing. Alright, so I noticed the Spitfire's down, but Spitfire locks on to that bomber basically. So I noticed that he's distracted because he wants to kill that bomber. So I'll go down for him. Make sure not to go too fast, otherwise you'll rip your wings. So, throttle down as you need to. And I don't know why, but he doesn't notice me at all. The thing with the G.55 is that the velocity of the cannons are really, really low. So, you do have to aim a lot, and I haven't played this thing for a while, so I forgot how the cannons aim, but I get my hits on him. It has amazing rounds. It has an amazing bell. So I immediately kill him, basically, once I contact him. Then I immediately go back up to get my altitude, and I find my targets. So I see this F8F and this F2G. I want to attack the F2G, but I notice that F8F is also coming for me. So what I think is that if I just keep climbing as much as I can, one of them, or at least both of them, probably, are going to go for me. They're going to stall out, and they're going to become easy targets for me. Alright, so what happens? This F8F goes vertical for me. He doesn't have any energy. He's probably at 80 miles an hour right now, and way lower than me. So I just go for him. I notice he's going to catch too much speed. It's just too far away. So this is kind of stupid. I go for the F2G. do a head-on, which is really dumb. I get the tip of my wing's head off, or damaged a tiny bit, and I also hit his wing a bit. So, you know. The thing with the F2G, though, is that if you hit the wing, it's ridiculously hard to fly. Because the instructor in War Thunder just, like, pulls you into the ground and he can't control the plane. It's a ridiculous thing. I'll show you later. That's how he dies. That's how I can get my shots off. Alright, so I notice who's my best target. The F-8F is going for this AI plane. So he's distracted. Then I think he sees me at the last moment, but he just doesn't have enough energy. So I completely decimate him with my guns. Go back up for the vertical. Then I notice this F-40U just come out of nowhere. I wish I would have killed this guy. He already went off. I didn't think he was much of a threat, but you'll see later what he does. He comes back to be to really bite me in the butt. So I go vertical on the F2G. There you go. You know, he's flying fine now, but observe here. He tries to do something, like he tries to turn, and then, alright, so he tries to turn left, but then the instructor makes him go right. So he tries to react, but it just costs way too much time. So he can't move, and he just becomes basically a sitting duck for me. I love the F2G. I absolutely love it. I've got aces in it many times before, but it's really hard to fly when the wing's damaged. So now I want to go for this F-40U because I'm a bit mad at him. And then that A-26 comes out of nowhere. I heard him, didn't think it was anything. So he goes over the top of me, starts running away. So I start chasing him. You know, we go about the same speed, so I'm not really going to be catching him. Take some shots, but the velocity with the cannons are just so ridiculously low that I can't do anything at all. I'll skip this part. Kind of an idiot for chasing him. He ends up hitting my engine a bit, damaging it a bit, which isn't good for me at all. There you go, he just hit my engine. So I get mad at him. And then I say, okay, this is ridiculous. So I turn back up, and at the same time the Ju-288, 228, I think, yeah. No, Ju-288, right? Yeah. Let me see. Oh, dang it. Yeah, 288. So the Ju-288 turns back too, bringing those two along. And I'm climbing because I know my engine is damaged and I don't want to be at ground level when my engine dies, because that will be bad. I noticed this A-26 who was chasing me and I was chasing him earlier. He came basically directly under me. So I just go down and murder him, really. So now I have 18 rounds of ammunition. I know it doesn't show here, but I remember I have 18 rounds of ammunition. There's really nothing I can do. I have a damaged engine. I have, one of my cooling systems are damaged. My wings are damaged. My tail is damaged. So basically, I'm RDB right now. I think about going for this AM-1, but still, I really don't have any ammo. This AM-1 goes for the Ju-288. 288 kills the AM-1, AM-1 kills the 288. So, that's ideal for both of them. Luckily, now we have one person on the team who is that F-40U. What I think the F-40U did is when RDB got armor piercing rounds. And there's this stupid anti-air shooting me at the middle of the airfield, almost hitting me. Got some bombs too. Not really sure, but I think that's what he did. So I don't know where he is at. He doesn't know where I'm at. No one knows where each other's at. So, I'm basically RDB. I need to get some new ammo. Need to get some, fresh plane, I guess. So there I am. I don't use my landing gear, because I want to get back out as fast as possible. So there we go. Touchdown. So now I notice is that F4U is going for pillboxes in the middle of the battle. So I'm thinking, okay, so this guy is going for those. This is good. That means I know exactly where he's at and he's not space climbing. So I'm getting excited until I notice my points. And he kills one more pillbox. Watch this. There you go. And we lost. We lost because the pillboxes took all our points away. We should have won that battle. I got 4 kills. That is half the enemy team. And if that F4U was still alive, I'm sure I would have gotten 5. I could have probably easily gotten an ace. But because that F4U went for those stupid pillboxes, and that AM1 from earlier was also going for pillboxes, and looks like some other dude also was going for pillboxes, all our points just went adios. And now we don't have anything, and we lost. Because they were going for pillboxes, which is absolutely ridiculous. Goodbye. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. This guy above me, how did he get first place? He's literally a bomber. How does a bomber get first place unless he actually ends the game because he dropped so many bombs? I don't know. Whatever. Goodbye. Have a good day.